Hello, thank you for sending your question to me about using the plugin that you've recently installed to your WordPress dashboard. So getting right into this, you mentioned that this is the plugin here that you installed. The reason I'm making this video is because I want to explain a couple of things about plugins and themes. The plugin that you installed, I don't see the options for it in here, which kind of threw me off. And basically, the first thing it kind of signals to me is that it's not activated or something's wrong with it. So I went in here and it's indeed activated. So the next thing I wanted to do is go to their website to kind of check out the developer. Now, a red flag that should appear was that there was an update June of 2011. That's a long time ago. So WordPress has updated a lot since then, so I wanted to verify what version of this plugin is, where it's at, when it was made, so on and so forth, because plugins do have version numbers, they do have compatibility limitations. In general. So the general rule of thumb is you don't want to use a plugin that is more than a year old since its last update. So I did a quick search for this on Google and got this. So this is 1.3 and it matches the one here. But if you look at the requirements, it says 2.8. Okay, great. We're at 3.7, which is pretty good. So it's above the 2.8 requirement. However, compatible up to 3.5.2. That is not good. That's way out of date. The last update was done for this almost a year ago. So more than likely, what could be going on with this is that the plugin itself is no longer functioning, or at least not properly, with any of the versions past 3.6. It'll probably still work with 3.6, but we're on 3.7.1, and reverting to different WordPress is just not an option at this point. It wouldn't make any sense either, since there are probably tons of widgets or plugins or themes rather that can take the place of this. So the same deal goes for themes. If you were to go look up themes for WordPress or Joomla or Drupal, you definitely want to check its requirements, which will show you what it requires, what it's compatible up to, when its last update was. And just by looking at this, it's also going to tell you that you're not going to get much support from the developer of this plugin, even if you try to contact them. So with that said, you could probably still continue to look around, of course, using the search feature within WordPress here. You can just type in like gallery. No, let's see, widgets, widget gallery. No, it would be a gallery widget. And I kind of come from the school of thought of course, like I tell all my clients, and I'm pretty sure I've told to you once already, is that paid for themes and plugins tend to be better written, they're more up to date, and you do get support with the from the developer with the plugin or theme. So these are generally free plugins. Some of them they will be paid for, but they'll allow you to run the plugin. At least the free version, and some of the features will be disabled. But I tend to go to places like Theme Forest for my themes personally. And you just go into WordPress and you look these up, and you would look inside of here, and for example, it'll let you know its features, the updates, tested to work with 3.7.1, so you know that it's working. For plugins, I tend to go to Code Canyon, and there's tons of them in here. So go to like calendars, pick one, and it'll tell you that it's been tested with different browsers. The software version says 3.6. Generally, up to 3.6 will work with 3.7. But you can also ask the developer, which would be here. You can actually comment to the developer and ask them if it's been tested with 3.7.1. It'll let you know all the requirements here. Last update was actually only a few days ago, so it's probably working with 3.7 anyway. So if you have any further questions, feel free to let me know, but you probably need to use a different plugin at this time. Thank you.